Yes, my viewer, thank you once again for joining me. This is TCL Media. My name is always Daniel Lovey, and thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for always checking up on us since we began our first episode, second episode, and this is the last episode. Now, I want us just to bring it out, this issue. It's causing a lot of tension. Parents are complaining. Okay, so and the reason as to why they are complaining, I don't know whether it is good or rather it is bad. So you're going to tell us, okay? Now there is a culture that now has come up about ladies, you know, in as much as we are saying that the so-called Wababaz are picking young ladies, okay? But now they are saying that now young men are the mostly drawn into this. They are going up with the ladies who are, not even ladies, women who are above 50 years. Okay? So what is your perspective on this? Because now we are like, our women are trying to present themselves. At the same time, this lady, this woman, being at 50 years, she has been in the 20th century with the same culture, nurtured, taboo. What has happened?
I would speak from a young girl's perspective,
Yes.
or a young lady's perspective. It's not okay. Personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that, let me take an example of my mom, so advanced in age. I hear that she's taken in a guy as young as 25 or 23 in the name of love and relationship.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would feel uncomfortable because now how am I to look at this young man? How am I even to look at my mom?
And then she forces you to call her daddy.
Yeah, so honestly, from my side as a young lady, young woman, I would say it's not okay. But also, I'd say it might be okay, depending on how the lady who is advanced in age has agreed with the young man. Maybe it's genuinely love.
The thing is...
You know, they say love knows no age.
Okay, the thing is, they only do that for the interest of money.
Have you confirmed so?
It is very true. Because I wonder why you will call someone anti-waharia, blah, 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 blah. Because it's it's something which is, it's very hard to find two moving in together. And then like they are not well up.
I still blame it on the society.
How you blame
the society has made having a mumama and a mubaba so normal in the current age. Yeah.
Is that the reason as to why we are saying that there are some ladies who still want to cling on the youth? Because you'll find that this is a lady, a grown-up, even she has more than 2 kids, okay? They divorced with the husband. And now instead of going to seek someone of the age mate, she decides, let me go and pick up this young man. I want to treat her, I want to spoil her. And then I'm like,
it's love.
It's everywhere. It's in the society. So you'd imagine 5 to 10 years to come. Would you people get young men who are going to marry you? Or you still, now that's now we're going to change the perspective. Now you'll be going rather not to look for age mates, but you're going to look for a small boy. Do you think that that's where we're heading?
When we cross that bridge,
no, we are talking about reality. We are talking about reality.
True, it's reality. But what can we do about it? Honestly, what can we do about it? Should we go and tell every woman advanced in age and as a young boy, stop seeing this young boy? Stop seeing this. I mean, it's an agreement that both of them have agreed. It's not as if the young man has been forced into being with the old mama. What you are simply saying is that it is not okay. It is not all right. But we cannot go about telling them stop.
Now,
because this young man is above 18.
Yeah, exactly. So
this other mama is also above 18.
So do you think that
the only person who can come in between this old woman and the young man is maybe the parents of the young man? They could at least try and talk some sense into this young man, you see. But as long as the agreement is mutual between this young man and the old mama, then Sorry to say, there's nothing as a society we can do. But we can at least try and talk about it and say how it is not okay. How it is a trend that portrays our African society kind of negatively. Ni kama muozo, you see. Yeah.
Now, on that note, do you think that what has contributed to this? Because I tend to believe in as much as sex was created for marriage. But now people, I believe in this generation, sex has been magnified in a way that people cannot live without. And that's why these young men are consumed to it. Do you think, can you relate?
On the issue on sex, sex was so sacred back in the olden days. In the current society, sadly, sex is so normal.
So ladies have contributed to it?
Any other thing.
Ladies have contributed to it?
Why are you so
I don't know.
much attacking ladies? No. Now I'm not going to agree with you.
No, I'm just
because
asking.
You're more like launching an attack on ladies.
No. I just want to understand how you've just said that something with, now we are talking about now on the mumama perspective, because I don't believe can I go and get a mumama for 50 years? Of course, one thing I understand, we're never going to
I
have
think
a
this
child.
question is you men who should answer. Why are you going for mumamas? Yeah, that should be the question.
No, okay, I would answer that. Okay. But there is that respect, okay, that now we have drawn the back.
Because Matthew, you also have a mom back at home.
I have a mom back at home, but
God,
there is
the mom is as old as your mumama. I mean, what are you thinking when you as a man get out there, go for a mumama who is as close as your mama's age?
There is a bar that
that should be the question.
There is a bar that has been crossed.
The blame on women.
There is a line. There is a line that has been crossed.
And it is the young man who is crossing the line. Because you're at liberty to say no.
Wait.
I can't be with you.
Simply because?
Because you are at the same age as my mom.
But you are coming to entice
because
me.
The society does not agree. You are at liberty to say no.
You are enticing me, and I need money.
This blame goes to both parties.
So you want to mean
not single-handedly on an old mom, on the sugar mama's party. It goes on both parties, because as I stated earlier on, they are both above 18. They've both agreed and they both consented on being together for their so-called benefits, which is unknown to us. You see? So the blame shouldn't go on the women and not on the men. Because, I mean, this is someone who can think for himself. Yes. So it's on both parties. I leave it at that.
You leave it at that.
Thank you. Very important.
As we continue.
Yes.
On the other thing is, ladies, how you present yourself when it comes to relationship. You are the causes of heartbreak.
Hey!
I don't know whether it's true.
Your sentiments are too strong.
Wait a minute. Listen, I've not finished what I'm trying to say. Are you the main causes of the men of heartbreaks? The reason as to why we men leave women, or other ladies, is it because that you have become too much demanding of materialistic things? You no longer consider love as love. You consider love as money. Like everything that rotates and revolves around, at the end of the day, we shall all settle that. Give me money.
You know, we cannot draw a conclusion on your question based on just one breakup story that you've heard from your friend or from the society.
It's all over. There. It's all over. Every person is saying, by the way, you break up, now let them, now mama, because she was too much demanding. Oh, my nails, oh, my hair, oh, my eyelashes, oh, my lipstick. Wait. Do you think that in the next like 10 years to come, the only thing, okay, I know money is good. You love money, I love money. Okay?
I mean, every woman loves being taken care of.
All right.
Who doesn't?
Now, my point of argument is this.
What's wrong with bringing me a simple bar of chocolate? What's wrong with bringing me simple nice bag to say thank you for being my woman? What's wrong with that?
No. That's one now.
If you don't have, I'll understand.
Okay.
But if you do and you're being stingy, then I will tell you, hey,
No.
you're not doing something.
The point of
Because
stingy.
mark you.
No, the point of stingy.
You want me to talk about it? Let me talk about it.
No. Listen, the point of stingy, even we're not talking about that because I know that there are men who are stingy.
Yes, there are.
But there is a man.
Why are you specifically focusing on the lady?
It's because I want to get to understand why don't we meet, okay? Like you want someone who has already established himself, but you don't want to begin from scratch with that person.
Then talk that out with your partner. State things clear. Wanaume saa zingine mnapenda kuficha, you know, unataka kujibeba mbele ya mwanamke, uko na pesa, umeweza, umefika. But in real sense, kwa ground, vitu ni different. You are 0.000. Talk things out with your partner from day one.
So you are the person you're supposed to. You are the
You
people.
are the one
You are
who
the
is
people.
coming to me. You're the chaser.
And then?
You're the one who is interested.
Why don't you also ask?
Lay things
Why do
bare.
why
Let us talk
why
it
does
out,
it
you know.
why does it happen
If you're
that you ladies?
uncomfortable with the way I am asking for things from you, tell me.
The thing is that
You know?
not everyone is confident. Okay.
Then that's your problem. Don't blame me. Don't blame
At the
it
end
on
of
us.
the day, in as
Because
much
one thing
as-
about women is that we are very vocal about what we want.
Okay, I know you're vocal.
And if you show me that I can get it from you, I'll keep on pressing on.
But
if
no.
you show me that I cannot get it from you, then I'll cool down.
Okay, now my point is this: if you already know that I want to, because you know I have to come and entice you. I have ni kama napiga campaign, you know.
Exactly.
Today maybe for example nimepata mshahara, okay. Tumepata tu mahali kwa kibandaski, nimekubuy a drink or something like that, and then I think this guy has something, okay. It's only at that time, or maybe nilikuwa nimeangukia jackpot or something like that, okay. But now when the end process is like, excuse me, for now I'm broke, and then you'll be like, we cannot cope up then.
From the way you said, ulinientice na pesa.
Okay, if I enticed you with money,
na treatment.
if I enticed you
So
with
mimi
money,
nita expect your treatment itago on in our dating.
oh my goodness.
Unaona?
Now, do you think that now that don't you think that that's where now you fail the
Huwezi
test?
ni blame juu ni wewe umekuja na hiyo approach.
Why don't you also
Imagine
get
kama
to an extent
haungeng'ang'ana
of talking?
kuninunulia hiyo hizo whatever ulinibaia and we just talk.
That's how the
We just
perspective
talk.
of men is. We
The
have to take
background
care of
that-
it.
They take care of it all through.
No, at times you need to understand that there is lows and ups.
Tell me.
Okay, don't you have the
Tell me.
conscious and the subconscious mind to think about these things?
Yes, I'm kwenyu.
No. Don't
I
you
leave
think?
it at that.
Don't you think that you need to come and settle things out? Like, you know what? In as much as I will come and tell you, today you'll see me having money, okay? I'll buy you. I'll buy you. But even at times when I'm low, why does it become so hard for you not to just accept the reality and think of at times mtu
One
kosa?
thing you need to understand
It's like
is
I'm trying to think, okay, this is not a point of
Unakuwa
insult.
personal.
I'm trying to think, is it so hard? Like, you want to act like so childish. You know, a child, when you take them to a supermarket, they want this, they want everything. So sometimes you need to tell them, you know, I'm not going to buy you this, so that she can be able to, he or she understand that at times, not everything will always be made available for them. But to you just like, you want to live in a world of fantasy. Like whatever you want, you get access to it. Are we the government or something like that?
The problem doesn't lie on a lady. Because mark you, there are men who are so comfortable
So we
taking care of all this.
We carry your
so
minds.
it's up to you
We carry your mind.
to carry your clothes according to your size.
Yes. Anyway, those are not my words. She has said
Find yourself
in
a
a
lady who can
perspective.
accommodate the person that you are and be comfortable. Don't go out there and pick a lady whom you know.
And
You
yes, of
cannot
course,
sustain for the next 2 or 3 or 5 years.
why were you not looking? Because at the end
Easy.
of what are the kind of questions? Okay, now let's be honest. Let's be open. During the first time you are meeting a man, you want to settle for a date. You want to settle for a marriage. In as much as this guy comes out and tells you that I have this, I have that, I have 1, 2, 3, I have this and that. What should come out of your mouth, you people, like women? Oh, now you're talking on the side of women. What is it expected from you?
Women, we are different. Mimi ni Rhoda.
True,
Kuna Chantel.
true.
Kuna Grace. kuna Maria, kuna Maimuna. We're all different. Different characters, different personalities. Kuna Maimuna atataka umtreat 24/7. Asielewe kuna kukosa na kuna kupata. Kwa maana Maimuna yeye amezoea kupewa. Ana baba ambaye anampa kila kitu atakachotaka. Kwa hivyo yeye ana expect mwanaume ambaye atakuwa naye afikie kiwango ya babake. Ampe kila kitu jinsi babake anavyompa. Unaona? Alafu kuna mimi Rhoda. Mimi ambaye nitaelewa, haya nilikuwa nataka, amekosa, wacha nisimsumbue, nimuelewe. Kibarua sasa ni kwako. Kuangalia ni karakta ya mwanamke gani ambaye unataka. Si ni wewe utakwenda kule nje kuangalia. Ni wewe utakwenda kule nje kuchambua na kutafuta. Kwa hivyo kibarua ni kwako. Ukimpata Maimuna ambaye amezoea kupewa, ushinde ukaje kumpea akuache, utalilia nani? Si wewe mwenyewe. Kwa maana kuna Rhoda huku nje ambaye utampatia. Ukose kumpea akuje aelewe, kwa hiyo leo amekosa, acha tu nitulie. Akipata atanipa. So kibarua ni kwako kama boy child, uangalie karakta. Mchunguze vizuri. Unajua nyinyi pia huwa mna rush sana, Umemwona shape mzuri, msichana anavutia, amevalia vizuri day one, kuja to date.
Those are your words.
Hata uchukue muda kumjua akoaje. You know, aside from the beauty, aside from the articulation, aside from the way she carries herself, what actually lies inside? Her background, amekuwa vipi, you know. What is her view of life? You see. Hivyo kibarua ni penye.
Oh, amazing.
Manake wanawake wako sampuli yote. Hapo.
Amazing. Amazing. I'm just loving it. Oh, now as we wrap up this show, I just want you to give us a clear definition of the sentiments of Our Lady, just like in your perspective. I know it's quite so long. You can talk and talk and talk, but in just like in 1 minute, what do you think if you are told to describe Our Lady should articulate herself? Like a normal human being, okay? Someone who's caring, leave alone with I want this, I want that, everything. What would you say?
A lady is a natural person.
Tell your audience.
So my audience, I'd say a lady is a natural, someone to build and not to destroy. So if you look at yourself, are you that type of a lady? The question goes to you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, that's all we had for today. I believe that you have enjoyed. So Rhoda, can you tell my viewer to subscribe also to this YouTube channel, TCL Media?
Oh, dear viewer, ensure you subscribe to TCL Media YouTube channel. You can also lodge in your comments and sentiments and on your views on this topic. If you have any other angles, you can make sure umeweka hapo chini. Lakini your subscribe button lazima ufinye and ensure that you do share. And thank you so much for your consistent viewership.
Amazing, amazing. Yes. So what do you think, or there may be some of the viewers who want to reach you out, your media, social handles, you can also share them, maybe?
Across all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it's Rhoda_Abuya.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes.
Thank you very much for you for always keeping locked in. I don't want to echo all whatever she has said. Join me in the next episode. We are still touring and exploring this country because it has a lot of mysteries that we want to come out and speak to them out and share with our generation. Because if you don't speak these things out, then we are going to remain in darkness. And that's why I am here, to always bring you to light. Thank you very much. Adios.